Welcome, Warcraft 2 fans, to an audio presentation brought to you by Noob Nico. That is Nico_A. 5 days ago, he brought us Ecstasy at the 12 o'clock, Angel Fire at the small 9, Angel Fire allying SPB at the 5 o'clock spot, and then down at the 6, it's Ragnar. Let's get into the action after enduring a quick pause. Ragnar, communicating in the Russian dialect there, even though he's from the country of Ukraine. His partner is from Russia, teaming on up Ecstasy. One of the great friends of Just Lemon. If you haven't seen Just Lemon's YouTube channel, it is Just Lemon. His name goes by the name of Hurt. But he's a good friend of Ecstasy here, so Ecstasy, the last time we spoke, highly recommended this YouTube channel. It is indeed the bee's knees. There's a peon scout from Angel Fire. He'll be allying SPB at the 5 o'clock spot, and he'll be coming under assault in the near future from Ragnar. Meanwhile, a lumber mill and a watchtower, good idea indeed, from Angel Fire. He's going to come down here to see what the heck is happening in the base of Ragnar. And you'll see a standard 1 barracks rush with a repaired blacksmith. So these grunts likely to be upgraded quickly. 2 peons going to come gang up on this 1 scout peon, and that's going to push him right off. He'll continue on scouting. Will he run to the gold mine? No, he'll actually stop, stand and fight, but there's the peon of his enemy, I should say, or ally SPB there to help out. The chop in, small 9-5 says Ragnar. He sees that there's a lot happening, but Ragnar has it quite well under control. And unsuccessful assault by Angel Fire and SPB to the backside of the base of Ragnar, who has brought grunts to bear in the defense of his hometown. Here comes a couple of grunts from SPB to keep that assault on up. And 1 grunt gonna move out to scout, and he'll see these 2 grunts. And here's 2 or 3 offensive grunts from Ecstasy. He's bringing the heat here in this Warcraft 2 game. He finds that there is a nice wall off from SPB, who will likely move on up to tier number 2. And these couple grunts gonna push off SPB's the last remnants of his army, Ragnar with the THX. That leads me to my next sponsorship, the X-Man. If I just spoke to him the other day, he wanted to tell me that MJF was meeting with John Cena. Will this be the next wrestling team-up of the world? MJF, he well knows my favorite wrestler of all time. He's very rude, just the way I like to see him. Gosh darn it, you know, the X-Man art was just trolling. He's ruined multiple games of mine. If you ever get trolled online and you feel bad, but just realize and be thankful that you're not their friends, because if you were their friends, they'd be 20 times worse in their trolling. And the X-Man nerd ruins a game of mine, and at the very least, every time he logs in, sometimes multiple games, which is only fair because I haven't played a game with him without backstabbing him in many of years. So fudge. We are the worst trollers in the world. I just realized it right now. We are so terrible to each other. And meanwhile, Ragnar pauses the game, and that gives me an opportunity to advertise for War2USA.com. Hey, let's go to War2USA.com. Check that out and play on Tupac and Baby Shark's server, as well as GOG, Galaxy of Games, the Polish way to play. If you want to hang out with the Troglart, check out his streaming schedule. Very good stuff there. Meanwhile, I'd also like to advertise for AAA. Nico, he's a member of Green Goblin's clan. Big shout out to Green Goblin. I'd like to apologize for watcher killing. I guess I must have done to you. I'm very sorry for that. As I just iterated, we are some pretty bad trolls, and I apologize if my trolling got you Watcher killed the last time we met in combat. Meanwhile, Ragnar. What's Ragnar doing down? This is Angel Fire. Angel Fire getting a barracks to wrap that barracks on up. He knows he's gonna need to secure another gold mine in the very near future, as the small 9 only has 30,000 gold ducats available. And nearly half that has been mined out. Big. Look at the guy, Noob Nico down there. Not such a noob now, is he? He's checking the gold flow. But here's a goblin alchemist from Ragnar. Not content to sit and wait it out. He's gonna bring the heat. And early on, he's got a clock he's racing against, however, as his opponent, SPB, Salty Peanut Butter from St. Petersburg, the greatest Russian Warcraft player of all time, undisputed, putting on display the tier number 3, the race towards Bloodlust, will be won by SPB so far this game. Meanwhile, however, Ecstasy not too far behind, but SPB's bringing the death and decay. He's not even going Bloodlust, is he? He's gonna immediately shut down his opponent's army base, whatever needs to be shut down, with a great... But wait, the sapper attack is on this way to SPB. Our hero, Salty Peanut Butter, about to be hit with a double sap attack. One sap from Ragnar, one sap from Ecstasy, and we, as Warcraft 2 fans, are in a state of ecstasy as Ragnar and his ally Ecstasy come crashing through the front door of SPB. This was exactly what they had planned the last game, but the wiki Warcraft 2 skills of Angel Fire and SPB were just too hot to handle. But this game is a totally and entirely different situation, as so many grunts gonna put SPB and his aspirations deep inside that trash can. Wiki Warcraft 2 at its finest. He was the king of getting tier number 3. But wait, look at this sweet assault from Angel Fire. He's even got the wall off. It's the counter wall off. Able to secure the base of Ragnar. With there's a few grunts that sneak in. SPB is going to leave the game. Wiki Warcraft 2 excellence of Awesome Town. Don't forget to check out Terrorcon from Clan Absolute Synergy, Troglart from actually he was in DW, the Baguette, I do believe, the X-Man Ert, and of course the greatest Warcraft 2 player of all time. Who is Anatolian? Who are you, Chaseless? Because Anatolian is the leader of Absolute Synergy, the absolutely stupendous clan that you wish you were a part of. Wiki Warcraft, peace out always.